Imagine your credit score drops because you did something that looks responsible, like paying your card off in full. Sounds crazy, right? But it happens every single day. Your score is not your morality. It's a system. Today, I'm giving you a simple credit score blueprint for 2026. This isn't theory. This isn't just vibes. These are 5 specific moves that actually work, and I'll use real examples, like a $500 limit card, a $1,000 limit card, and show you how tiny purchases can either build you up or completely block you. We're going to cover 5 moves in the next 10 minutes. I recommend you save this video. Let's be real for a second. A lot of us grew up hearing things like, credit is a trap, cash is king, debt is evil. Then you step out into the real world and you discover, no credit? That means higher deposits for apartments and utilities, higher insurance premiums. Getting approved for anything is suddenly harder. You can literally have money in the bank and still get treated like you don't. You've seen it on the apartment application. Credit check required. So let's stop guessing how this all works. Let's learn the game. Move number 1 is the biggest, and it's called utilization. This is simply the percentage of your total credit limit that you're using. So let's say you have a $500 limit on a credit card. If you spend $400, your utilization is 400 divided by 500, which is 80%. Now, even if you plan to pay it off completely by the due date, if that 80% is what gets reported to the credit bureaus, your score can take a serious dip. The sweet spot you're aiming for is between 1 to 9%. Under 30% is acceptable, but 1 to 9% is ideal. So what do? It's simple. Before your statement closes, and this is not your payment due date, you pay your balance down so that it reports low. Because the credit system is like a strict school teacher, it grades what it sees on test day, which is your statement date, not how hard you studied and saved all month. This brings us to move number 2. Know the 2 dates that control your financial life. Most people confuse their payment due date with their statement closing date. They are not the same thing. The statement closing date is the day your credit card company takes a snapshot of your balance and reports it to the credit bureaus. The due date is just the last day you have to pay to avoid a late fee or interest charges. So let's use a practical example. If your statement closes on the 18th of the month, but you wait until the 25th, which is your due date, to pay off your balance, it's too late. The credit bureaus may have already received a report showing a high balance from the 18th. So here's the quick tip. Set a calendar reminder to pay down your balance 3 to 5 days before your statement closing date. Think of it this way. Your due date is the final deadline. Your statement date is the camera. And if you only pay on the deadline, the camera has already taken the picture. Move number 3 is all about your payment history. This is your financial reputation, and it accounts for about 35% of your score. One single late payment can hurt you for a very long time. For example, let's say you just forget and miss one payment by 35 days. That can show up on your report as a late payment, and it carries a lot of weight against your score. So here's an easy system to make sure that never happens. First, go into every single credit card account you have and turn on autopay for the minimum payment. Just the minimum. Then, you can pay the rest of your balance manually whenever you want, for the statement date like we talked about. This creates a safety net, because you can be disciplined 99 times in a row, but the system will only remember that one time you forgot. Alright, move number 4. Stop opening too many accounts too fast. Applying for new credit is like asking for trust too often, too quickly. If you apply for a bunch of credit cards or loans in a short period, lenders get nervous. It looks like you might be in financial trouble. Each application can result in a hard inquiry on your report. So, here's a simple rule. If you're in the process of building credit, apply for new accounts slowly and strategically. If you applied for 3 different cards in 30 days, your score might drop. Why? Because you'll have 3 new inquiries, plus the new accounts will lower the average age of all your credit accounts, which is another scoring factor. A better plan is to first build solid history with the accounts you already have. Get your utilization down, make on-time payments, and then, when you're ready, apply strategically for what you need. Don't walk into the bank asking for trust while you're still trying to figure out your own system. And that leads us perfectly into move number 5. Your credit mix and age are your financial resume. This part of your score tells a story to lenders. It answers the question, has this person successfully managed different types of credit over a long period of time? A healthy mix might include credit cards, which are revolving credit, and maybe an installment loan like a car loan or a student loan. So here's some simple advice. First, don't close your oldest credit card unless there's a very strong reason to, like an outrageous annual fee. That old account is the anchor of your credit age. And second, keep those older accounts active. You don't have to use them for big purchases. Just make a tiny purchase every few months, a $5 coffee, a $15 subscription, and then pay it off. If your oldest card is 4 years old, keeping it open helps your average age of credit. If you close it, you could lose those 4 years of history, reduce your total available credit, and inadvertently push your utilization percentage up. Okay, that was a lot. So let me give you a simple weekly routine I call the WW routine. If you do only this, your score will improve over time. First, every week, check your balances and pay your cards down to under 10% utilization. Second, 3 to 5 days before your statement closing date, check again and make another payment to ensure it reports a very low balance. And third, make sure your auto-pay for the minimum payment is always on for every account, as a safety net. This is not about being rich. It's about being consistent. If you're watching this and your score is somewhere between 550 and 700, I want you to listen to me. You're not behind. You are just learning the rules to a game that nobody ever taught you in school. I want you to comment WWW down below and tell me, are you trying to build your credit for an apartment, a car, or maybe to start a business? Let me know your goal. And be sure to subscribe, because tomorrow I'm dropping the video that changes everything. Statement date versus due date, where I'll break down the single trick that can boost your score without you needing to earn any extra money. I post shorts daily and deep dive videos like this every week. Thanks for watching.